You'll have to overlook me, hun. Well, Merry Christmas, and welcome to the southernmost bestest Christmas gift shop. Yes, we have the most bestest gifts you'll be able to find for this holiday season here in our humble little town. So, what will you be looking for today? What can I help you find? Anything in particular? Well, it's like my mom always said, if you're going to get something, make sure it comes from the heart. It don't matter if you spend $1 or $100. As long as they know that you really spent some time thinking about it, that's what matters. Well, honey, my cousin went and got her entire family's gifts at the Salvation Army, the thrift store. Honey, some of them things still have tags on them. I look for the deals, I look for the heartfelt gifts, and I look for the things that matter. And when you're here at the southernmost bestest gift shop, that's what we're helping to help you find. So, let me go ahead and just gather some things up for you that I think might be a good idea for you. Yeah. And then we'll just run through them and see if anything catches your eye. Because we got anything you could ever think of, we have it here, don't you worry. So I'm going to gather a few things here. We have some things around the counter. We have some of our best sellers. And we just have some things that maybe will just pop for you. You know what I mean? So how are you? How you doing? Oh, well, that's great to hear. Y'all from around here? Now, I ain't never been up far that way, but I come from this little town. My mama came from this little town. My mama came from this little town. So, I know all about the family gifts, wanting to give back. You know, you told me about it, I know it. So, we're going to head and go show you this stuff, and then, Lord willing, the creek don't rise. You can go ahead and head on back home for Christmas, and hopefully your loved ones will appreciate these as much as I appreciate you coming in here and giving me your business. Alright, so first thing we have for you, we're going to give you this, we're going to show you this little, this book we have. We have quite a collection of classics, so you've all read the, we've all read the, Christmas Carol and, 12 Days Before Christmas, things like that. But one I always like to think of as a Christmas story that not many people talk about, and it's Little Women by Ellen Alcott. Now, let me tell y'all, this is absolutely a Christmas story that just speaks to the true nature of people. Because I know we live in a world where things are crazy. You understand completely, I get it. But there are still good people out there. I see you, I think you're a good person. I had this way about me. My mama, she said she was psychic, and she could just tell by looking at someone, and I think I got a little bit of that. Like, I look at you, and I think, you're a good person. You're the kind of person who would give $5 to someone at the gas tank who needs it. Yeah, you give a penny, you don't take a penny from the cash register. I see you. Alright, but this is our beautiful leather-bound edition, and you can see it's leather-bound. It has a little bit of texture on it, and of course our stamping in our faux gold, because if it was gold we wouldn't be able to charge southernmost bestest prices. But this is faux gold foiling on top of this leather-bound, and of course our spine, and the pages are bound with this beautiful end paper. This gorgeous sort of paisley pattern, I would call it, but very small, off paisley, I guess I'd say. And the pages are just the most excellent quality. Now, usually when you get a book this big and you get it with this kind of like small but compact, you usually get them Bible thin pages, and I don't like those pages. These are as thick as the best New York Times bestseller. So at the southernmost bestest, we only offer the most bestest paper in our books. And we have all different books in this kind of leather-bound type of edition. But this is our Little Women, which I cannot recommend enough in terms of a Christmas classic. So I'll go ahead and set that aside for you. Now, maybe there's some people in your life who just want to look look as good as they feel. Because trust me, when you give them your gifts, they're gonna feel good. And that's why we have our collection of what we call our Southern Signer. Instead of designer, it's Southern Signer. Sunglasses. And I know it's December, it's winter, but you know what they say, if you, what I believe personally, and this is what my mom always believed in too, and she always said, if you gotta put sunscreen on in the winter, well, your eyes gonna need protection just as well. Now, she's a firm believer in sunglasses, and that's why at 72, she didn't have wrinkles. That, and she didn't keep people around long enough to start any drama to give her some, but these are our deluxe, I like to call them our Madonna glasses. They're very Madonna-esque, but I think Madonna took them from someone else, from the 50s, maybe Audrey, I don't know. But as you can see, they're a matte black frame in the tinted, sun-protected glass, and obviously you don't want to be looking at the sun directly in these. We had a poor fella. He thought he could wear a pair of these and look at the eclipse we had a couple years back, and poor little fella almost burned his sun eyes out, right? But no, these are just regular sunglasses. They have a beautiful arm on them with your rubber earpiece, and these will make sure that you can see when they won't slip down your face. Because there ain't nothing worse than wearing sunglasses when you're hot and sweaty and then they fall down your face. It's the worst. So, they look real nice. They have a nice frame to them. They sit good on the face. I personally own 2 pairs. I own them in this color and I own them in a gold pair. I wear the black more often than not. I think the black just seems better, and you could style them like, you know, regular sunglasses. You could wear them like this and look a little sultry if you must. But that's our best selling style. People seem to love these. So if you're driving around town and are you staying a little while in town? Okay, so you're staying at the inn down the street. Lord, the inn. What a perfect name for a Christmas time stay. But you're going to see a lot of people wearing these. So. Lord, yeah, and if you're going to be staying, might I suggest you need to stop in at Mary Elizabeth, her biscuit shop. Now, she sells more than just biscuits, don't get me wrong, but no, Lord, a southern biscuit, buttermilk biscuit, that's where you're going to be at. Lord, sugar, can I get you anything to drink? I didn't offer you anything. Alright, well, I gotta keep myself, because I'm talking so much to you. I just gotta make sure I keep the whistle wet. So I showed you our book, I showed you our sunglasses. Now, maybe you want something more of a real Christmas collectible that could be a little bit, maybe even passed down, right? So these are, we designed these in town. We have a glass blow shop here. And this is our Christmas tree design. Now, the tree itself is a ceramic. And the star as well, so you'll be very careful with it. And the bulbs are as well. But now, you'll notice the bottom we use a plastic casing. And that's because, if you can see the lights on in the shop, the tree, do you see, lights up. How pretty is that? And you can sit this on a shelf. You could tie a string through it and hang it, though I wouldn't recommend that personally if you got little ones running around. But it has the pretty color lights, and honestly, it's just something you could pass down for generations. Yeah, well, we just started making these right before I opened the shop, but now I would have, if they'd been around, my mom would have had them, I know that, and then she would have passed it down to me, but I'm definitely passing it down to my kids, so. Oh, honey, I got 3, yeah, and let me tell you, I think it'd be easier raising little hell spawns, but, you know, you love them, that's how it goes, right? So, this is our tree, very nice. She is fragile, but very much well worth the price and the effort to start a new tradition. So, even if you ain't buying a gift for it, I mean, you can use it for yourself. Yeah. Alright, so, let me show you. I've already got you on collectibles while we're here, so let me just go ahead and keep talking about collectibles. How about that? We have, now these aren't so much made in-house or, made around here or anything like that. And I don't know if I'd call them special, but, some folks do. And, but I'll just show you these little, they're vinyl figurines, if I understand correctly. And they just have different designs. So this is our Christmas pageant design. And as you can see, I'll let you get a little close-up look. She's real beautiful. She's got this glitter dress. Very, very pretty. She's got this white bow with a nice, well, I suppose you call that holly because I think it matches the bow in her hair. And this beautiful blonde wave. She really is quite beautiful. And this comes in a box, so they come in boxes. But I thought she was quite pretty. Blue eyeshadow. It's giving 80s, ain't it? That's where we're from. Let's see. Yeah, so, and then there's all kinds of different designs. There's actually a few of the people in town, young and old, and who will order them from the catalog. Usually when new ones come out, because they just want to collect them, and it's easier to do that. So, but we have these new ones, and these are real cute this year. These are gingerbreads. So any character you could think of, and this one's Superman. Sorry, honey, you have to forget people outside. I'm telling you, no respect. Well, let me tell you, no. Let me just tell you. I mean, everyone here in town is really nice, but they got those few people. Every town has them. But they just got no respect for the holiday, and they go around. I mean, just last week, the constable had to round them up because they were smashing snowmen in the front yards. Our first snow of the season, everyone gets at least 2 feet in their yard. Kids are building snowmen, and these creatures really go around at night just smashing them to pieces. No respect. But this is our gingerbread collection. It's really cute, and this one's Superman. As you can tell, a little S on his chest. I've always liked that little fella. And so we have like him. I think Batman. We have a bunch of superheroes, but we have Barbie, I think, and just different ones. So we have a collection you can look at if you're interested in these. But they're like a hard vinyl, and they're on little plates. So if they're flying or standing or what have you, but they're little gingerbread cookies with frosting faces, and yeah, it's real sweet. So we have those, and those are our collectibles. Now, if you're in for toys, we have a few things that are fun. So behind the counter here, I'll show you these. We have our stuffies. So this is our dragon plushie, and it's not so much Christmas. It's just a fun little plushie the kids could have, or even the adults. Everyone needs a good stuffed animal. And yeah, he's awfully cute. He's got the little wings, and then he's got like the textured belly. Doesn't breathe fire, but he's awfully cute. So we have him in terms of toys, and he's real small. And he comes in different colors. But now, our biggest seller this year, there seems to be a trend with these. I mean, when I was little, they were big, but now they seem to be making a really big comeback. And that's our doll collection. So we have quite a few of these in right now. We can order them as well. That's something. If you want anything here, and it's not in stock, or if you want more than what we have in stock, or if there is something that you would just like that we didn't have on our shelf, we can order that for you. If it's usually about a week to come in, if you're not still in town, we can ship it to you, and that's just a flat rate of $3.99. That ain't nothing. So Yeah, well, we try to make y'all more, more apt to want to shop here. So, we may not be Amazon, but we don't charge $15 to ship an envelope either. So, what we have in our doll collection, this is our bestseller. Now, I think her name is Chloe, but I've been taken to calling her Brittany because she kind of looks like Britney Spears, don't she? The 90s Britney. But this is real cute. She's got this little, I call it pleather. It's like a plasticky little racing uniform, and a skirt, and the jacket. Her hair is this long bleach blonde, very pretty, and she's got this blue icy makeup. So even if it's not a Christmas doll, you know, it kind of could be still, huh? She's got the blue icy makeup. Matches my sweater. My sweater has snow globes and stuff all over it. And she also comes with sunglasses. And for the kids, these are removable. But I'll tell you, most of the people buying these this year are adults. And I think that's just swell. Because I think if it brings you joy, you should just buy it. Treat yourself. Here at the Southernmost Bestest, we treat ourselves. And her boots, you can see, have little lipsticks on them. Ain't that the cutest thing? Oh, how sweet. So, there's that. And we have a lot of these in. We have a whole wall of dolls over there if you want to go take a look after this. But we have, there are 4 variations of hers. There's a blonde one. There is a brunette. There is a black-haired one. And I think we have, I have a file here. We have like a reddish hair one, so, but she's awfully pretty, and we have a lot of these. We have some Christmas dolls as well, like the typical, you know, Santa dress, so, yeah, very pretty. Now, the last thing I suppose I should show you, because it's, for me, the go-to gift, I don't know about you, but I think it's the go-to gift, is these, perfumes. Or body mists, I suppose they're called. So I have 2 here to show you. I'm going to show them both. Now this one is we mostly sell it during the fall, but we keep a few on hand year round, because some people just like the smell of this year round. Some people don't switch up their scents for spring and stuff. But we have, this is Bare Vanilla Brulee, like creme brulee. Ooh. That sounds a little fancy for me. What I do, I take a cup of flour, a cup of fruit cocktail, and a cup of sugar, and I put it in a pot, mix it, don't stir, and I put it in the oven at 350 till it's golden bubbly. And then it's a little sweet, yeah. So I like to cut it with vanilla ice cream. But that's what I do. No creme brulee for me. But you should try it sometime. It's real good. But this is our creamy vanilla. It smells like vanilla, toasted marshmallow. It's just like a nice gourmet kind of scent, you know what I mean? So, I will show you this. This is just spray right here. Smells good, don't it? It hits you slightly and then all at once. So, and it has a lot in it. It has it's an 8.4 fluid ounce. Yeah. Yeah, well, we have that, and then we also have, this is my personal favorite because it's so pretty. Look how pretty this is. Look at that. Don't let it fool you. That's not the bottle. That's what's inside. It's shimmery. That pretty. This is our Pure Seduction. Ooh, Seduction. Pure Seduction Joy. And this has a, like a plum scent. And, sugary. And it's just sparkly. So, I'm gonna see if I can get it to show just how sparkly it is on my hand here. Oh, yeah. Do you see the sparkles? Look at that. It's a nice shimmer. Maybe more for a party than anything. but it's an awful favorite. I actually think I prefer this over the creme brulee because I like a scent that's sort of subtle. And this has a sort of subtle fruitiness. It actually smells like a... It says plum, but it almost smells appley. Do you get that? It's like an apple scent. I like it. I like that a lot. I may have to buy myself a bottle on the way out tonight. Well, there's that. So we have these. These are our 2 signature scents. We have quite a few of these, but these are the ones that are best sellers. So this one mostly for holidays, but this one year round. So, but those are some of our gifts that I figured I'd show you. And oh, and one last thing, I have to show everybody this. This is our in-house made candle. We make this here in the shop in our back room. And this is our cranberry crumble cake. And these are in a nice luxury glass jar with a faux gold lid. And we have 2 wicks, and they're natural wicks. So they're made from recyclable materials, which is really nice. So, doesn't that smell wonderful? Yeah. So, I just wanted to show you that because I feel like if you're going to walk away from the southernmost bestest gift shop, the best thing you're going to want to do is take a candle with you. So, but that is everything I wanted to show you. And you can go ahead and have a look around, and whenever you're ready, I'll help you check out. Of course, son. Listen, I'm here if you have any questions, if you need anything, you need me to check anything. But yeah, just go ahead and have a look around. I'm going to put some of that stuff away, and then we'll see